I was dying. My mother was looking at me. She couldn't help me. She was staring and smiling. I was shaking. My chest tightened. I was confused and surprised while in pain. Her face looked calm, too calm, like she had been waiting for this moment for a long time. My hands were shaking. My body was hitting the floor, but my mother didn't move. Instead, she leaned forward slowly and whispered something I will never forget. She said, "Let it finish." She didn't tell me to hold on. She didn't try to help me. She just said, "Let it finish." That was the moment I realized something was terribly wrong in this house, and something was wrong with my mother. The strange thing is, I woke up the next morning, alive. I was confused because I was initially shook. I was initially dying. I woke up, but something inside me felt different. My body was weak, my head felt heavy, and my mother was smiling like nothing happened. I was confused. That night, she cooked my favorite food, rice and stew. She placed it in front of me and watched me eat every single bite. But now I understand something I didn't understand then. She was not feeding me, she was feeding something in me. The food tasted normal, but that night, the dreams started. Dark dreams, bad dreams, dreams that felt too real, dreams where I could feel the soil pressing against my face. That was when I knew I ate something dangerous for my mother. In that dream, I was buried, alive. I could hear my own heartbeats pounding in my ears while the earth slowly covered my mouth, my nose, and my eyes. In the dream, I was standing above the grave. I saw my mother watching, just like the way she watched me die in my room. I was scared. At first, I thought they were just nightmares. But the next morning, I noticed something very strange. I was getting thinner, weaker, like something was slowly draining the life out of me. I was scared. She said she was protecting me. She said she was praying for me every night. But one night, I woke up by accident and I saw what she was really doing. It shocked me. She was in the kitchen, whispering some strange word I have never heard before. And the charcoal stove wasn't cooking food. It was burning something else. Something that smelled like rotten herbs and blood. She was mixing some things and saying some incantation on the leaf and the herbs. Then I saw the floor. That was the moment my heart almost stopped beating again. Carved into the cement floor were names, many names. Most of them were old, some were fresh, but the one in the center was my name. I was scared. That night, I refused to eat. I told her I was not hungry. For the first time, her smile disappeared, and the way she looked at me felt like I just ruined something very important. But I couldn't eat because I was scared of her. That was the night they came. Not in dreams, not in whispers, but inside the house. Shadows moving across the walls. Even though nothing was there, but I can see them. I was terrified. I was at one corner of the house, watching the scene. They crawled out of the dark corners of the room when my mother entered. They were tall, thin, twisted shapes made of smoke. And the strangest thing was, they were not afraid of my mother. As my mother entered, they respected her. I froze at that spot. While they were bowing, I understood that my mother was not protecting me. She was preparing me for something I don't know. I was scared. That was when I realized that my mother was preparing me to replace her. She was preparing me to become the next one feeding the demons in the house. Because in that family, someone always had to die. And once someone's died, another person will replace them. I tried to run. I ran straight to the front door. But when I pulled it, it wouldn't open. It felt like something on the other side was holding it. There were demons struggling the door with me because they felt have seen them worshipping my mother, which I was not supposed to see. I was scared and terrified and was battling with the demons. After that scenario, I went to meet my mother and she began to tell me the truth. While she was speaking, I saw some demons at her back and her eyes were glowing. She told me that in this house, one child must always feed the spirit, and she was trying to use me to feed the spirit. She wants to sacrifice me to the spirit. I was shocked because I couldn't believe this coming from my mother. She placed her hand on my head and I felt something cold moving through my body, like a shadow entering my veins. That was the second time I died, and this time I felt my soul leaving my body. I felt my soul leaving my body. I was unconscious. When I opened my eyes again, my body was still on the floor, but I was standing somewhere else in the corner, exactly where she used to sit down. I sat down there. I was looking at my dead body. Everywhere was blurry. That was when I knew that my mother had sacrificed me. She has poisoned me and given my soul to the demons and the devil. After I died and I was sacrificed, in that my same room, children and kids come there, children of the past souls that my mother had used. I was dead and I was pained. But this is a continuation of what happens in my family. This is a continuation of how it goes.